So we're doing Emerald Factory singles. I'm trying to do this as a way to um, mix up the castle gameplay, but I might need to take a short break from Pokemon. I'm thinking we've got an okay run going. I previously streamed 28 to 56, and the record here is my PB, but it's from a number of years ago. It might be within touching distance, maybe today. It would be a bit of a marathon to get that many in, but it's possible. So we're just going to see what we get. And we'll be using the buddy, I think. Water, free spirited. Okay, well we had this in doubles. I am a fan of the really fast Spore Breloom. Well, really fast. I mean, obviously it's still Breloom, still base 70 speed, but okay, we got and Gramble. I'm not a huge Gramble fan, but that's mostly down to the speed. Well, okay. Interesting. Resto Chesto is generically good. It's just that Whiscash is not the bulkiest thing. This is also a Noland round, which means that my picks matter a little bit more than usual. Not a lot, but a little bit more than usual. I'm not sure if I'm going to take Whiscash 1. I mean, it's all right. It's just not the it's not the special rule you would hope it'd be. Even though Gen 3 is much reduced power in terms of special mons. And the special it's got perfect defense. It's missing quite a lot of attack. It's missing quite a lot of special defense too. That looks like an IV of 10 or 11 on that special defense. That missing quite a bit of speed. Yeah, this isn't a very good Whiscash. Now Rapidash. I need to keep reminding myself that Overheat is better than I give it credit for. Still not too thrilled about it. It's got pretty good IVs though. It's not missing very much in attack, or special attack, or defense at all. Missing quite a lot of points in Spadef. Okay, yeah, its Spadef IV is horrible. And its speed IV is kind of horrible too. In fact, that might be close to 0. It is 0, isn't it? Because it's a 170 set. Yeah, that's a 0 speed IV. That's pretty horrible on Rapidash. We'd usually pick Rapidash 4 to be a fast answer or a fast opener. Which makes Typhlosion look like a lot more appealing set if we're going to go with a fire. Obviously also imperfect, but Typhlosion is a lot closer to the speed it should be at. The HP stat isn't very good. And special attack is a bit disappointing too. Even though it's not obviously invested in it. That's a little, yeah. Okay. come back to settlements. I'll think about settlements in a little bit. There is something inherently, there's obviously something quite inherently risky about taking Breloom. The fact that it's perfect does help its case quite a lot. It makes quite a big difference to this bulk, and the speed is nice. Yeah, so Breloom 2 is probably on. I don't want to lead Breloom 2, but it's got unpredictable typing, is how I describe it. So we could go double in Tim. I wouldn't be very happy with the Salamence Typhlosion Breloom team. I think Granbull is worse. I suppose Granbull's a big earthquake, probably. I suppose Granbull's might be better then. And leading normal is similar to leading electric in terms of the predictability of working out what we're facing. I just don't understand. Why does this thing have to be brave? I don't care about crunch. It's so slow. It's so slow. Even with the IV, perfect IVs, it's so slow. It also does hit very hard though. If I'm brave enough to click Mega Kick. I don't like clicking Mega Kick on the first turn of the match, but I guess I'm probably going to have to. Yeah, Breloom 2, Ramble 4. I mean, Typhlosion does have a good attack set. Maybe I do take it for the Endure Reversal set. Non-stab reversal. I think it's going to be the double. So this team would be slightly specially weak. We'd be in a little bit of trouble on a strong special lead. I mean, Typhlosion is more physically bulky, especially bulky, I mean, than Granbull is. I'm going to talk myself into the Typhlosion, I know I am. If I'm going to take Granbull, I'd rather leave it, but if I'm not going to take Granbull, I'd rather lead Salamence. Let's put these in. It doesn't. I don't think the order matters for Buddy. I mean, I think it's going to be Typhlosion, not Salamence. If we leave these Granbull. Actually, we've forgotten what the last one was after Whiscash. It was Rapidash, wasn't it? I suppose maybe the breakpoint is that it is a water type specialist up first. Maybe that means I don't take a Typhlosion. Yeah, it probably does break the tile, actually. I guess I'm taking Granbull then. I don't like it. I don't like it, but we're doing it. If we see something really good, we'll have to lead it. Oh, I could lead. The thing is, I could lead Settlements. It's better. It's a better generic lead. I don't want to lead Settlements to some water type that can be running Ice Beam on the first match, but I'm not really concerned about the first match. I'm concerned about Noland. So maybe I'm taking Salamence lead, Gramble in the back as something that can flexibly be swapped out. Yes, I think I prefer it. So we will lead Salamence. Not because it's a better lead, Gramble's a better lead, just I think the team's easy to fix. Slowking. Okay, so Buddy hasn't got a lot of information about the Slowking. The Ice Beam sets are both quite likely. I guess there's no M staying in then. Bramble doesn't want to get smacked by Ice Beam either. I mean, obviously, Breloom can't. Not a good start to the match. I guess Gramble comes in. And we go for the Shadow Ball roll against Slowking. I think that's probably fine. You probably survive. But even if you do, I can revenge. I don't want to be bringing... It's possible it's this. He would Thunder Wave or Psychic. I can't. Okay, I can't bring Breloom in then. It would have to be Gramble. Yeah. Okay, Gramble it is. Amnesia, so it's Slowking 1. We don't OHKO that with Shadow Ball. You want to look at the Shadow Ball? Might be slightly better to look at the Earthquake. And Mega Kick might kill. I think we'll go for the... We can't switch out, I don't think. I think we'll go for the Shadow Ball. We don't want to miss. An Earthquake might not be a guaranteed 2-hit KO. Wailord. So Wailord 1 is a bit more likely. Okay, well it's because it isn't fitting the style. The others aren't fitting the style. So. And there's no likely opponents as the third one. So all of these Wailord are the same investment, which means they're probably all getting two-shot by Shadow Ball, which we are stuck on right now. Wailord 1 would Surf. Surf's not going to do that much damage. I think Bramble can win this 1v1. It'd be a bit pathetic if it couldn't. And I guess the high risk sets, yeah, maybe those can win, but we don't want to switch out and give it a curse or double team. Okay, you surf. It's not a lot of information really, it's one of the top two. Obviously we can't tell anything from the roll, I don't think. Yeah, it's the sassy one is 59, but Gramble is 58. Unless it's a quick claw set. Oh, okay, it's a quick claw set then. And it's wheezing. Come on, do all the thinking for me. Apparently it's wheezing 1. Ah. Well. Granbull's not doing a lot anyway. We could keep Granbull alive as a intimidate bot. I don't think that's worth too much. We'll just go for the it's a little unfortunate. I'm sure the wheezing 1 can OHKO Breloom, so I don't think we can go Breloom before we go Salamence, so we don't get the free Spore because of the Bright Powder. Yeah, well, Dragon Claw will obviously do the most. We just need the hit. Nice. Psychic so unsteady. Not interested. Not interested. Wait, I don't know that it was Quick Claw. It was faster anyway. I gave that whole spiel about how Granbull was slower. I don't know, yeah. Okay, well, I don't care about Wailord then. I think Wheezing, it was Wheezing 1 though. I don't want any of those. Yeah, I don't want those. Medicham. Oh, I forgot to put in the Psychic slow and steady. Oops, Medicham. Xatu is a likely, so is Jinx, Latias is, and Starmie a little bit likely. Okay. Doesn't affect me right now. It could be any Medicham. Okay. The Focus Band one is the only one that could punish. Well, the Reversal one could punish Aerial Ace too, I guess. But we've intimidated it, so even the Reversal one will be doing like max 50% to Salamence probably. So I think we can just Aerial Ace here. Seems completely safe. Fake out. So it is the Endure one. Does that change the chance of the upcoming? Not very much. Yeah, I'm not actually that scared of the Endure anyway. For Alligator. Could be any. There's a 1 in 4 that it's an Ice Beam set. Oh, we know it's Xatu in last, do we? Because of the slow and steady. Oh, that makes sense. Slow and steady, yeah, that makes sense. So it's Xatu 2 in last. The best Pokemon against Xatu 2 is definitely Granbull. Granbull will OHKO Xatu 2 with Shadow Ball and take very little from Fly. There is no Feraligatr that could beat Salamence and Breloom, so this should be over. We can stay in with Salamence. It's the sort of most generic play. I don't think Dragon Claw will 2-hit KO, so we can use a Headbutt and then go into Dragon Claw for the flinch. So it's got Rock Slide. Yeah, 170 HP, that makes sense based on the roll. That's Giga Drain range, I think. Then we know that the last one is Xatu too, apparently. So it could have Early Bird, which doesn't make Spore particularly good. Its only way of doing damage is Fly, though. Once we leech, it's over, I think. We will... I suppose we can go Granbull then. Yeah. Shadow Ball Woko. No type, slow and steady. I don't think I want any of those either. The Salak Medicham is admittedly a little bit tempting. I could take it. I could take it. The only thing that's given me pause from the Salak Medicham would be having two fighting types in the back. Hasn't got great synergy with Breloom. I don't think we'll be taking Medicham, probably not. So let's see no type say so instead if I'd changed my mind. Yeah, Mischievous and Gengar. We know Mischievous is commented so steady. We'll stick again. Credillic. Okay. Let's see what you are. Makes sense, a slow and steady. Like a swagger set. Are any of these a punishment if I go into Breloom? I mean, Swagger would be annoying if I switched into Breloom and it used Swagger, but that would be the end of it. I would be fine with Toxic. Because obviously that set is going to feint to Spore Focus anyway, so let's go Breloom. Critical hit Ancient Power. That is set 1. Sorry, that's top set 2. Should just kill it. I think we should just kill it. We could take the opportunity to heal, that's the alternative. I guess we can heal, it's painless to heal. We'll heal until it wakes up and then we'll spore it again. Well, if you're not going to wake up this turn, I might as well Focus Punch you. Okay, you do wake up, that's fine. So I'll spore you now. Giga Drain. I don't want to run out of Giga Drain. Okay, fine. Vaporeon. No particular preference according to the body. There's one Lumberry set, and that Lumberry set does run special attack EVs. We're probably in range of Ice Beam at 119. But the other 3 we all take quick wins, and if it is running Ice Beam, then you don't want to bring Sediments in anyway, and it will be faster than Gramble, so I don't want to bring Gramble in. So the best thing to do, even if it is going to pack Ice Beam, is to Spore it probably. We can Spore Leech. We still know. We won't know what we won't know what it is apart from it not being set 4 if it doesn't activate the Lumberry. Okay, it's not set 4. So it's likely to have Ice Beam. 2 out of 3 have Ice Beam. I think Breloom at full health survives, which means I want to heal immediately with Giga Drain. And now we can leech. Yeah. It did use Ice Beam. And we didn't learn anything from the damage calcs because they're all the same investment. Yeah, Khan versus Dace. I'm not going to be able to eyeball the difference on that, I don't think. Yeah, both Khan and Dace could have done that outcome, I think. Put it to sleep again. It could be the Quick Claw set, but we'll put it to sleep again anyway. I'm now thinking it's probably worth trying to get Gramble in. I feel like Giga Drain might be able to KO after Leech. We'll be out of Giga Drain, but I think that's fine. Oh, that's so annoying. We're probably safe at 1-2-2 at least. Okay, well let's see if it wakes up then. Oh, it is Mischievous. Okay, it's just not sure one because it has ambiguity on the Vaporeon too. Okay. Apart from Bright Powder, I'm seeing no punishment again for Spore. Yeah, let's Spore it. And now it's asleep. And now it's leeched. What's the most dangerous one? It's probably Mischievous 2, the most dangerous one. I can't remember the end of turn effect order for leftovers versus leech, so I won't be certain on that. Okay. Confuse Ray. Tells us nothing. Pain Split tells us a bit more though. That's Mischievous 1. You're not making a great case for me to keep you, Gramble. No type, no phrase. I don't want any of these. They're all rubbish. there's nothing we can do here. Ursaring. It's a mess of probabilities as expected. Choice band one a bit more likely, and the Lumberry one a bit more likely. There's no huge punishment for staying in there. We've intimidated it. Even the Ice Punch won't OK Salamence. And if we stay in, we can smack it with an Aerial Ace, which might 2-hit KO. It could be dangerous to switch, I think, because a few of these would use a normal move. Yeah. I mean, admittedly, Granbull could come in, I guess. Granbull will be coming in, but Granbull will be clicking Mega Kick. Oh god, I hate that move. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And Ursaring 2 is impossible. So 6 out of 7 of them are going to hit a physical move. I think it's worth going for a double Intimidate probably then. I'm worried obviously about the crit. But if it doesn't crit, Granbull's a much safer move, and I can probably Earthquake with Granbull. I probably have the time to Earthquake. Salamence could stay in. Well, I think Salamence is more useful, and if something's going to get hit, I'd rather it be Granbull. And if this is an Ursaring with bulk, well, all of them on bulk. Okay, well, Salamence is never getting a guaranteed Aerial Ace 2-hit KO then. Ooh, Ursaring 3 it is. I did a lot, but yeah, it's gonna 2-hit from here easily. Am I just losing Granbull? I think I need to Earthquake then. There's no way I risk missing Mega Kick, surely. It's got Lumberry. I can't go Breloom yet. I've got to go for an Earthquake then. Much safer play. Yeah, and then Granbull faints. We could try and go Salamence. That would be a very high risk play, because obviously it can click Ice Punch, click every move here. Actually, it's probably in Giga Drain range. Yeah, surely it's in Giga Drain range. I hit it with a standard Earthquake. I'd rather keep Intimidate in the pocket then. And we know that the next Pokemon doesn't have Lum. Okay. That's not so good. At least Salamence can switch into this. Aerial Ace, Fire Blast, Overheat. Okay. Ooh, that's tough. No easy option here. Obviously, Salamence will definitely beat it with Rock Slide. I'm just thinking about missing Rock Slide twice. I don't think I can play at that level of safety though. Yeah, I can't consider anything safer than that. Does Aerial Ace. 2 of them on Aerial Ace though. Yeah. And on Charizard 4, Overheat and Aerial Ace would both be kill moves. On Charizard 2 would be guaranteed to Aerial Ace. Okay, well I can't do anything about messing around. Charizard 4 would be a little worse with the Rock Slide on Salamence. I think Salamence should be out of crit range. Maybe it's probably roughly what we'd expect crit to do actually. There's no way I can do anything else. I don't think Aerial Ace is safer. I'd have to hit 2. And I've just done the mental calc and I think that a crit can kill. That's annoying. So it is obviously Salamence 4. And Charizard 4. What I'm considering doing is I could switch. The issue is I think we might be overheat range. And even if we're not, I'm just going to be switching Salamence into another Aerial Ace or overheat anyway after going from Breloom, so I'm committed now to the Rock Slide. It's Registeel in last. That's probably good news, obviously. So it could be any of them. Chesto set is annoying. Yeah, Chesto set very annoying. But very beatable. Registeel 2 would be very bad. I'm hoping it's 1 or 4. 4 would be the best. Salamence is obviously not worth anything in terms of Intimidate. Salamence is worth a little bit of something in terms of being alive and accepting Leech Seed though. I don't want to switch on to Ice Punch though. That would be really bad from Registeel 2. So I'm going to play thinking it's the worst case scenario. So none of them have uneven investment apart from Registeel 4 being Impish. Okay, Registeel 4 is Impish, so I guess that means that Dragon Claw is probably slightly better than Aerial Ace. At the same time, Registeel 2 is Bright Powder, so maybe Aerial Ace for guaranteed damage. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, okay, it's Registeel 1. Here's the problem with Registeel 1. I don't want it to paralyze itself really on Breloom. I suppose that would be okay. I could still leech it and then just sit on Focus Punch. So I don't want Effect Spore to activate basically and give it paralysis. Any other status condition would be fine. Registeel 1 has Chesto Berry, but that's fine. Weaken does sleep it twice. Yeah, we're definitely not in range of being worried yet. There's Curse. I definitely think it's worth to leech, even though this is potentially focused punch range already. It's just so hard to kill Breeding after leech. Okay, it's dead. I think I'm taking Registeel though. It is the magical Poison Stone City. Registeel is the magical Dragon Steel combination. It's very slow though. It's the opposite of Granbull. It's got no offensive pressure. It can assist on Leech Seed, but Breloom doesn't desperately need an assist once something is leeched. It's before that. Let's put it in Buddy though. Yeah, I'm thinking specifically about the Registeel set, so I don't need to remember them. Gengar, Crobat, Tentacle, Victory Bell. Gengar very likely. That makes sense. I don't think Registeel is good enough. I don't think it has enough immediate presence. It does take a disappointing amount from crits. So basically, you sit there waiting to be crit, and a neutral move from a decently strong attacker will do way too much damage for you to react in time with Chesto Resto, or just Rest. So I don't think we can take it. Meganium. So both Pokemon in the back of Poison. Yeah, it makes sense for this to be the double team set. I don't want Grasshoppers to hit, but at the same time I can't do much about that. Aerial Ace will 2-hit KO this, even through leftovers. And we'd want to Aerial Ace Meganium 4 anyway. Meganium 3 would be the best case scenario by far. But Meganium 2 is quite likely because of the slow and steady quote. Let's see what it is. That's perfect. Tenta. That was apparently the most likely quantity buddy. And Tenta 1 is the most likely Tenta. No surprises there. So the 8% chance Tenta is going to smack me with Ice Beam, and the likely Tenta is Icy Wind. I don't want to get hit by a modest Ice Beam. That sounds like it would KO. And Tenta 1 would obviously be using Icy Wind if it uses an attack. I've also got to think of the things possible in the back. Their poison types, Breloom isn't great into them. I would be sacking Breloom into every tentacle though. It would just be to get Granbull in safely. I don't think that's worth it. So yeah, it looking like a Granbull switch. Yeah, I think we'll do Gramble then. We don't know the ability on Tent either, but I think that's fine. Even if we don't get the Intimidate off, that doesn't matter too much. Okay, it is Tentacle 1. What's funny is that it's actually, even though it's a poison type trainer, 60% of this is immune to Earthquake. I was about to say that it would make sense to slam Tenta with an Earthquake and get ready for the Pokemon in the back. Okay, well actually this is changing. Now that it knows it's 10 to 1. Oh, that's changed. Okay, well I'm fine with using Earthquake then. It would be silly to miss a Mega Kick. That could end really badly. It is wheezing. They all run Sludge Bomb. They all run Attack. Oh, this isn't good. At least with Intimidate support, Breeding won't get one shot by Sludge Bomb. I guess the play is probably to bring Salamence in. Not going to use Will-O-Wisp this turn, that's for certain. Yeah, Sludge Bomb is pretty likely from all of them. Okay, I think we're looking at Salamence switching then. We could just sack Gramble, because 1 Intimidate or 2 doesn't make a huge difference to Breloom. It's still looking at a very, very likely 2-hit KO from Sludge Bomb. And Gramble is slow. It's slower than these Weezings. And it will be in Sludge Bomb range. Yeah, I think Gramble's not worth anything. We'll just sack it. And go Salamence first, the Intimidate. Then I'm going to put Sludge Bomb in, but it's not going to make any difference. We don't know anything about this yet. Bright Powder and Focus Band, not items I like seeing, but yeah, we should 2-hit KO all of them, I think, with Dragon Claw. It's another poison. That was a bulky. That was a bulky Weezing. It was 1 or 4, surely. It didn't take enough from the Dragon Claw. So it's no type, no phrase. I could take Meganium here. The problem is, again, I'd be taking 2 grass types in the back. And Noland is very capable of rolling a fire and ruining that. Ironically, I really wish I hadn't led Salamence, because the likely swap overlap with Breloom has just been unlucky this round. There's nothing I can do about it though. It just turned out like that. Unknown Weezing isn't the option either. I don't think I'm taking it though. Aggron. Quick Claw Bright Powder set's a bit more likely. Don't want to get hit by Blizzard. I think it's a similar problem to not last game, the game before. Difference is that Granbull is faster than all of these. I guess that makes the switching decision much easier then. I'm going to bring in Granbull then. Yeah, that makes the decision much easier. Iron Tail. I mean, there's no decision to be made. I've just got to attack. Mark, well, you're probably getting hit by Earthquake too. All about equally likely. They're all slower. And Aggron had Quick Claw. And Earthquake should dumpster all of them. It's Electrode. Bright Powder Lychee Berry, most likely. But once again, I mean, I'm obviously just gonna Earthquake, surely. Yeah, there's no punishment. It's got Protect. Okay, so it's Electrode 1. Now with Noland, I'm really not seeing any point in swapping for those. If it was a different Electrode, I'd actually take it. There's no way taking those. So it's Noland. I'm gonna say literally any Pokemon possible. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's see what's Noland. What have you got for me? Heracross. It's a good start. Is there any point doing this? Does it actually affect? Well, it tells you about Item Claws, doesn't it? For later Pokemon, I can do it. So Sentiments is perfect IV, so it's 152, base 100. We're faster than everything. The only punish, I guess, Endure Reversal would be the punish. We go through Bright Powder. Focus Band counter, I guess that's a pretty good punish as well. But I mean, I think I'm going to take my chance at a huge lead. We have no idea what the Heracross was. Slowbro. So it's slightly more likely to have the Ice Beam sets. Or Ice Punch / Ice Beam sets a bit more likely. It'd still be almost anything. Hmm. So all running max special bulk, which means I probably want to aerial ace all of them. I'm gonna stay in. I don't think I can get a Breloom. That would be crazy. Breloom can probably feint to Ice Beam. Like a modest Ice Beam. You've got to remember that this is a 31 IV Slowbro. So modest Ice Beam can kill Breloom. It's not like the 3 IV ones where Breloom would always survive. At least Slowbro is slower than Gramble. So Gramble can... I guess it can... I'd probably be picking Shadow Ball. So Air Relay Shadow Ball would definitely kill Slowbro, I'm sure. Quick Claw sets might have something to say about that. But Breloom's not bad in a 1v1 in the end. I'd be happy to take a Breloom 1v1 if it comes down to that. I'd like to have Bramble be healthy if possible, but I realise it might not be possible. I could go Breloom first. It's not impossible. Yeah, I don't think, even looking at the switch logic on the buddy, I don't think that would change my mind. Feels silly to... Thing is, I knew this. I knew this would happen. When I took the draft at the beginning, I knew this would happen, where we're a little bit weak to special threats. And it would always be the biggest problem against Noland. I want to maintain Salamence, but I don't think I can. Because Slowbro could probably two-shot Bramble. I mean, okay, let's take a Grabble now. The worst thing that could happen would probably be one of the Quick Claw sets. And then it Quick Claws Gramble. And the Ice Beam Quick Claw set, that would be particularly bad. Actually, in some ways, Slowbro 3 would also be really bad with Quick Claw because it would be using Psychic this turn. And then that would be able to two-shot Gramble with Quick Claw, so that would be equally bad. And then I wouldn't be able to go really, might have to be going back into Salamence. So it only makes sense to switch to Gramble against the first two. I don't know it's the first two, it could be any of them. Yeah, I think we're going to have to air relays. Yeah, it is a nice beam set. Yeah, we kind of expected that a little bit. Oh no, wait. It's Gen 3. We don't know. It's not leftovers. Leftovers happens after I switch in. Okay. Well, we'll go for the Shadow Ball. I think we're far enough ahead. again, I like Breeding's chances into the final one, whatever it is. Breeding should have a pretty good matchup into most. Crap. Oh, crap. Actually, we know it was, okay, so Breeding is slower than all of them and dead to all of them, assuming they hit an attack. It does make some sense. I mean, of course it makes sense to switch because I need to change moves to Earthquake with Oko to Rapidash, obviously. Bringing Breeding in means that Breeding might eat a Hypnosis, which would be okay. It also means Intimidate gets reapplied, and also Overheat is a contact move this gen, and Breeding has Effects Ball. So all of those things are in favour of doing that. I can't believe I'm going to rely on Gramble after all of this. All this trash. Okay, it's an Overheat set. So they're both White Herb. Oh, I did call it. Overheat is a contact move. Okay, well, that makes it a lot easier. It's always nice to get a Noland win in. Oh, I think we'll keep going probably because non-Noland rounds are quite a bit easier, to be honest. Go up to 70, I think. No type, no phrase. Reset this, level 50. 8 plus. No type, no phrase is already there. Okay. Executor, okay. Oh, I do like Destiny Born Gardevoir. It's so silly. Oh no. Should I be grateful that this didn't happen on the Nolan round? I think Executor 2 is almost unpickable. It might be literally unpickable. Yeah, maybe I should be pleased about that. And Gardevoir 5 is one of the better leads. Destiny Bond is very useful. On this particular draft, I think I'm going to put it in the back probably. Oh, but I strongly dislike putting Destiny Bond leads in the pack. Oh yeah, we're probably leading it. Yeah, I think we have to. And Harry free. It is thick fat Harry free though. Let's just put that in now. Executor's not coming. Gardevoir's the lead. I think we're bringing Harry free. I'm going to take something that I really don't like here. I do think probably Ampharos 3 is better than Glady 1. Probably. Am I underestimating Patea? Ampharos is a decent lead. I think Hariyama's made the team. Question is on the Ampharos 3, Glady 1, Jinx 4. We go with the fastest option. Lum is quite nice. Default to fastest. Is that what we're doing? Ice coverage is not bad. I think we're going fastest. Because I hate losing. You do individual pivot. The problem is that Jinx has the same problem as in Gen 4, which is it's just so physically frail. It's invested in the wrong. Yeah, it's physically frail and it's slow. At the same time, it's not. It's Gen 4 slow. It's not Gen 3 slow. 115 is actually quite fast. With the IV glitch. You know, I think I prefer Glalie. It is meaningfully slower, but just so much more reliably physically defensive. And Patea is funny. And Protect's quite nice. I could even lead it for the free turn 1 set scout. I don't think that will happen though. So what did I say? Gardevoir, Hariyama, Glalie. And probably swapping out Glalie. And we are thick fat. Okay, it's Gengar. Don't think we're actually threatened by any of them. It won't Destiny Bond on low health. I think we just smack it with Undermining Bulk. Yeah, we just smack it with a Psychic. Yeah, surely. Confuse Ray is maybe the worst thing that could have happened turn 1. Swiftly coming in not too surprising. It's well, only one of the possible sets has a super effective move actually, which is the most likely by far. Makes sense. Very likely to fake out then. Only one set wouldn't be faking out here. I can maintain Gardevoir to Destiny Bond to the last one, that would be great. I think the obvious move of Hariyama is going to be correct here. Okay, so it's the weather and not the fake out. So we could attempt to cross chop twice or just go for the save to it KO with Facade. I guess actually Facade is better because after we Facade, it is guaranteed going to heal, which just gives us a free chance of the crit on Facade, and then brings us back to square one, except we've wasted the turn of Sun, and we've given ourselves the opportunity to crit with Facade. We quick clawed. And got crit. Oh, that was a disaster. That was a bit of a disaster. I didn't properly think through getting crit there. God, that's so bad. Quick claw would be great. Nope. God, that's so bad. I need to think actually, do I... Because there's a double problem here. Gardevoir can't take out this without Destiny Bond, and that would leave Glalie in a blank 1v1. That's really scary. But if I go Glalie and it explodes, that leaves Gardevoir in a blank 1v1, which is scary. I guess it's not guaranteed to explode. It's not on too low life yet. And Gardevoir can also win its 1v1. A decent number of Pokemon get to it KO by Psychic. So I think what we'll do then is go Glalie. And we don't know the ability of Shiftry. I'm just thinking we could hail if it's Chlorophyll. But if it's not Chlorophyll, I'd rather just Ice Beam and give it no chance to explode. So I think... Okay, it was Chlorophyll. We missed the chance to get up. Hail. It's Marowak in last. I think even the bulkiest one we will okay with Ice Beam. We could Scout, I guess, with Ice. Yeah, we can Scout. Because it can't. The ones that would punish Scouting with Swords Dance are the ones we definitely okay. Just got Rock Slide. But Rock Slide wouldn't. Rock Slide. No, Rock Slide would kill Glalie. We're not a full. Okay, so we didn't learn anything. That was fine. No type, no phrase. Ingartu's fun, but it's not fun when it's so frail from having the Ivy glitch. You know that the Shiftry was chlorophyll, but I don't think that's good enough to take. We don't know what Marowak it was. I don't like Marowak 1. Marowak 3 and 4 are obviously pretty good. I think I'm sticking with the faster Glalie. The more I play Emerald, the more I think that you just don't swap. Magmar. The first one is faster. No surprise there. We're probably getting hit with a fire move, which makes me want to switch to Harry. I don't want to get switched into Confuse Ray though, not on a faster target, that would be dreadful. I think we'll trust in Gardevoir's good Spadef stat here. We should be able to just 2-hit KO. If we're slower, that's slightly annoying, but if it's Magmar 2, we can switch next turn. Okay, it's not Magmar 2. That is Magmar 3 only, isn't it? Yeah. It's Slowbro in next. Quick Claw sets are quite likely. The Attract set would be annoying. So would the Yawn set. I mean, Shadow Ball is decent, Chip. Let's see what it is. We can potentially Destiny Bond this. Yawn. Okay. It's the leftovers set. Are we switching? I think so. We can't let Gardevoir sleep surely. Surf will do more to Glalie than it would to Hariyama, but Glalie a tiny bit more expendable. Just a slightly worse mon. Yeah. There's no point wasting time. We don't want to give it more time to heal or anything. We'll go for the crunch. Now here's a conundrum. Do we just take the sleep? I think once again we probably want to switch. Yeah. I think Glalie is worth enough. So it's probably outside of Shadow Ball range, but we can go for a 2-hit KO probably. And Surf isn't a 3-hit KO. Regice. I mean, it's incredibly likely that we're clicking Destiny Bond. Just want to see. So I'll be in kill range for these two. And oh, this one too, I didn't see. It's modest. They're all okay, they're all special plus special attack, so they all see a kill. It's Regice 2. Steel, no phrase. The Slowbro is intriguing. I think that is finally better than Glalie. I do really like Yawn support. And Ice, Water Ice coverage is actually really good outside of competitive. Yeah, I think we'll swap for that. I don't mind that we're taking 2 Psychics, I think that's fine. Just Golduck first, gotta remember to change this actually. Oops. Next battle, Slowbro became a Glalie. And this is the Steel trainer. And it's a Golduck lead. It's a bit weird. So 2 Steel ones in the back. Not much information on this Golduck, but I think we just go for the opening Psychic, as we will easily 2-shot all of them, and they will struggle to do very much back, all of them. Yeah. Surf didn't do that much. So out of those two, I'd say it's more likely to be Golduck 2, based on the Surf damage. We took 56. Maybe it could be both. I think it must be. No, surely it's. I think it must be Golduck 2 based on that Surf damage. Golduck 4 doesn't have any investment. This is Golduck 2. Metagross, Registeel, Aggron, Steelix. It doesn't really matter. We would be attacking no matter what. We might be in kill range. I mean, even if we're not, the Quick Claw sets are too threatening. We need to Destiny Bond this turn in case they Quick Claw next turn. And then we take a 2v1 against a Steel set, which is either Metagross or Registeel. That's fine. Slowbro has a pretty good matchup. And these are even better. Yeah, that's fine. We'll go for the Destiny Bond then. Yeah, because although it could be Aggron free does concern me, is what I mean. Bringing Slowbro into Aggron 3, I don't like that. All the others I probably could do it, maybe I could do it next turn. Okay. So it's Iron Tail, that's the Quick Claw set. Iron Tail didn't do very much. I was expecting Iron Tail to do quite a bit more than that, but I guess we weren't in kill range, that's good. I think we can bring Slowbro on this. Yeah, we'll just bring Slowbro on this and we'll maintain the Destiny Bond. Is Registeel in last? It can't be free, but it can be any others. Okay, that's fine. They're all equally likely. See what I wanted to do. What I want to do is Yawn Surf. I don't actually want to put it to sleep if I want to Destiny Bond it. I guess I just Surf. It can't be running Quick Claw. They're all going to get baited into attacking Gardevoir anyway. The worst thing you could do is try and set up. I guess the worst thing I could do is it could be Registeel 5, and then it wouldn't necessarily attack Gardevoir. And against Registeel 5, I'd want to start attacking as soon as possible anyway, to bring it out of a HP range where it would want to use Double Team. Okay, it's a Thunderbolt set. That's 2, isn't it? Destiny Bond is so good, it's basically broken, especially in Gen 3, I think. No type so unsteady. None of those seem like significant upgrades. I'm pretty happy with my team. Yeah, we're leaving it. Fearow is probably bulky enough to survive this. Yeah, none of them on bulk, but they probably all survive. I don't want to bring one of the others in. Hariyama obviously can't come in to Drill Peck. And Slowbro doesn't really like coming in to try attack or return. Safest thing I can do is actually attack. If it crits Gardevoir on turn 1, that's fine, I'll be getting Salac. It's probably Fearow 3. That didn't do very much. Yeah, I'd say it's a... Wait, was it already 62% Fearow 2? I thought it... Oh, whatever. I thought it was 33 in all of them. I didn't notice. Makes sense though, it's got attract, Fearow 2. I guess it could be Fearow 2. These don't crit. Well, I think I'm going to have to... Although it's like to be Slimy one, I think I'm going to have to Destiny Bond, because all the others are going to see a kill. And trading out a Gardevoir for a Starmie seems worth it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. It's almost 50%, but this is also very high. And Starmie 6 will see a kill. I guess I could go Slowbro because both Starmie 1 and 6 are going to do nothing to it, but Slowbro gets a complete setup if it is one of those anyway. Okay. For it to not see it must be Starmie 1 then. It didn't see a kill. Does anyone else not see a kill? No, it must be Starmie 1 surely. We can't sleep it anymore. That's a bit annoying. We can't yawn it. But wait, what ability is Mr. Slowbro? So Olivia's great. It's the wrong one. I mean, how likely is a paralyzed Gardevoir to be useful? Very, I guess it's a slight chance. That's big. Already at +2. Already probably doing very, very little with Psychic. Yeah. Bit waiting room perhaps. We're at +4 now. I mean, we're probably not going to OHKO at +6 even, so you might as well just go for the 2-hit KO now. I don't see a reason to boost up any higher than this. Just inviting a crit. Maybe we could have OHKO'd at +6. I don't think so. I mean, no Vileplume survives Ice Beam, but Bright Powder one's a bit annoying. It's apparently the most likely along with the Leftovers one. Oh, the Leftovers one because you attract. Yeah, but we've got a lot of chances to attack here. Giga Drain's not going to do anything. Ingrain. No type impossible to predict. So is Starmie 1 better than Slowbro? I don't think so. E-Wave support is nice for Hariyama, but Yawn support is even better. I don't think we'll swap. They Vaporeon. The raw set is most likely, but if it's not raw, then Slowbro totally laughs at it. I can go Slowbro, and I can yawn. That's only bad into the Lum set. I mean, Shadow Ball's not going to do very much. And actually, for Shadow Ball, I want to get out of there with Gardevoir anyway, don't I? Okay, let's go Slowbro. Just put that in. We'll go for the yawn. It's acid armor. Just yawns. 1 out of 2 chance. It's a Lum. Slightly better than 1 out of 2. Great. It's still worth the yawn. We'll go up to +6 here because it actually matters in terms of how fast we can kill Vaporeon. It's faster, so it shouldn't use rest. Hit Q there is quite impressive. It's Clef. Apparently that was likely. Huh. It's probably the metronome set, that's funny. You're gonna ruin its fun though. Yeah, double team. Aggron. I mean, I don't think I care about finding out what you are really. Earthquake. It was Aggron 1, 2, or 4. It wasn't Aggron 3. We could take Vaporeon. I think it's worse than Slowbro though. Yeah, it is worse. Rapidash is back, but this time it's a free IV one. Very likely to be an overheat one because it's high risk, high return. A few options here. Could just attack. It's completely disrespect its ability to do damage because even the one with, oh no, they both have it. Yeah, I don't think overheat will even 2-hit KO Gardevoir. admittedly, Hypnosis is annoying. These two are pretty unlikely. At least Attract is impossible. Yeah, there's nothing that would be good to be put to sleep here anyway. Okay, it's just Sunny Beam set, and Solar Beam's going to do basically nothing here. Nidoqueen, I think you've come to die. No way you can deal. Okay, maybe the Adamant one with Rivalry. Oh, do I care enough to calc that? I hate Rivalry calcs. Fine, let's calc it. Let's be responsible player for once. Nidoqueen 1, 3 IV versus Gardevoir 5, 31 IV. Wait, can it even be Rivalry this gen? No, Rivalry's Gen 4. Okay, in that case, it's not going to do any meaningful damage. I can just safely wail on it with Psychic. I'm not scared of Crunch. I'm not scared of Earthquake. Almost Gardevoir. That was almost quite impressive. Considering Gardevoir's running no special attack investment, that's very impressive. Okay, goodbye. This is slightly dangerous. We saw Sludge Bomb. In fact, because of that, we know it's set 1. The Bright Powder and Quick Claw Spore concerns me a lot. It also means that I can't just use Destiny Bond and expect it to go well. I think I have to Psychic here. Luckily, both Hariyama and Slowbro OHKO all of these sets because none of them are in bulk. Okay, yeah, they all get OHKO'd by Brush Drop and Ice Beam. Focus Punch 1. That doesn't narrow it down very much, it's just not reading 1. It's just going to be 33% for all of them, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. I mean, they're all fast sporers. No type, no phrase. I could take Breeding. Again, I don't want to take 2 fighting types in the back. It's just basic precaution. And that would maybe replacing Hariyama. I mean, Hariyama hasn't done much, but it sort of feels safe for the fact that it is in the back. Yeah, I mean, it's a 31 IV Hariyama. It's ridiculously thick. We're gonna keep it, I think. Charizard. This is no type free-spirited. My immediate thought is that it might be time to actually bring Hariyama out. We do have a thick fat Hariyama. Yeah, I don't want to get hit by a modest Fire Blast. Or an Overheat. Yeah, and Gardevoir is slower than all of these Charizards. Okay, yeah, I think we're swapping them. Flamethrower. That makes it Charizard free. Obviously, we'll be going for the Rock Slide anyway. Porygon. Yeah, this is the power of 31 IVs. We're actually faster than both of those Porygon. Which makes it incredibly tempting to just click the big move. Yeah, I don't think Adamant and Modest, Shadow Ball and Thunderbolt, these moves do too much to Slowbro to heal Chip. I don't want to bring Gardevoir in on an Adamant Shadow Ball either. That feels like a waste of Destiny Bond when I'm already in with the big move. We'll click the big move. Okay. It's not actually that bad. Because so many Latios in the Frontier do not run any speed at all. In fact, there's only one set that's faster than Gardevoir. What's a slight problem is sort of it's a strange problem, but because none of them see a kill, it actually means that Gardevoir might struggle to pull off. Actually, Gardevoir is synchronized, so if they do Thunder Wave Gardevoir or something, at least they get Thunder Waves too, and then they're slower than Slowbro. I mean, Hariyama is probably dead. No! No. Porygon came in. I suppose it's a bit more likely it's... Oh no, it could be. No, Porygon has a... I have a better type match into Porygon than I do into Latios. So if... And Porygon has Aerial Ace or Psychic... Okay, so we don't know. Okay, so I was about to say we might know that Latios doesn't have a Psychic move, but we don't know that. Okay, that's not how it works. Hariyama's probably dead. We got a chance at Quick Claw. And there's a chance that it's not running a Psychic move. And then we obviously get our move off. The most dangerous one would be a Dragon Dance set. Yeah, that's pretty dangerous. We should... The Dragon Dance set doesn't have any attack investments, so Gardevoir should survive at +1. In that case, then, I'm just going to do what I was thinking immediately anyway, which is Facade. That's huge. It's a huge Quick Claw turn, and it's Dragon Claw, and it didn't see... It couldn't have seen a kill. We were 132 HP. That would be out of range of any kind of other kill. So it's not 6, because it would have lost the purge. So it's 3 or 5. And they both lose. Focus Band and Bright Powder, I suppose those are small outs for both Latios sets. Do I ever want to switch in Gardevoir knowing that it's taking damage this turn? Don't think so. At least if it's Latios 5, it can't be Calm Minding. And it's faster, it's not going to recover either. Funny Quick Claw? Funny Quick Claw? Oh my god. Jesus. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. Hariyama's better than Latios, apparently. What the hell was that? 132 HP Hariyama gets two Quick Claws and Latios and crits. To win, that's ridiculous. I'm thinking... Am I going to keep going? I could do round 11 right now. It's not a Noland round. I don't think I have to be fully awake for it. Yeah, we'll do round 11. Closing in on a PB, but to be honest, it's going to be a very easy PB. Recent high risk. Weezing, Gengar, Nidoking, Tentacruel, Muck, Nidoqueen, Crobat. Okay, it's just the poison types after that. So the most likely one is Weezing, Gengar by a fair stretch. Okay. Flareon, I do not want you, go away. Oh, this is the Dusclops I saw Guma use earlier. It actually makes quite a nice lead with Protect. Oh my god. It's a poison specialist. We don't particularly like running into early turn Toxic, but it's okay. I can't believe that. Dusclops too. Okay, so if I'm taking Dusclops 2 as a lead, because I've glanced through the others, I didn't see anything that looked good. Obvious backup, I want to check to Dark, particularly Houndoom. That's the main idea, so not Steelix, not Manectric, not Blastoise. I mean, Tentacle kind of works because of its massive Spadef. And you know what? Flareon kind of works too. Interesting. You've played yourself back into contention, Flareon. This is surprising. Very surprising. Is anyone out of contention? This is a rare draft where I think everyone is in contention. That doesn't make it easier. It's poison. That's a slight point for Steelix, I guess. It's also a slight point for Tentacruel. In fact, it's probably a bigger point for Tentacruel than it is for Steelix. The others don't care. Well, Manectric's a pretty solid pickup. I mean, Manectric is... You know, we're talking about a Mon with the correct investment in EVs, Lumberry, a good stab move, a good backup move, and a pretty good utility move in Thunderwave. In fact, Manectric could lead. I just think that the instant scout on Protect is very nice. So I'm thinking Dusclops and Manectric. And then I think Blastoise is out. It's pretty good, Blastoise. It's on a worse draft, it's pretty good pickup. It's just obviously I don't like clicking Hydro Pump. So I think Blastoise is out. Am I leaving behind the Earthquake button? You're so slow. That's a... Steelix is just so slow. Base 30 speed. Very slow. Very vulnerable to getting bullshitted. And there are a lot of water types. I'm taking Manectric, but there's still a lot of water types. I don't care that it's poison right now because I'm sort of speccing for the entire round because this isn't a Nolan round. I'm sort of unlikely to drop anything. I drop so thick. Why are you so fast, Farion? Why are you making this difficult? Why are you making this difficult for me, Flareon? We're going to throw Steelix out of contention. I think we throw Blastoise out. I mean, I criticise the speed on Steelix, but you are... Steelix 1 does have investment into high stats. It is admittedly true with attack and speed F. Flareon 3 does hit things for the big damage. You do hit things for the big damage, Flareon. The big damage. And Tentacruel 1 is... Utility 1, speed control. We're not looking for speed control because Dusclops doesn't care and Manectric doesn't need it. So we could do the Ghost and his dogs. Manectric and Flareon with Dusclops. It's pretty good. I do quite like that. What's solid about that team is there's no... they're both weak to... they're both weak to round, of course. Okay, but... In that case, I'm swapping something out anyway, aren't I? Okay, it's going to be Dusclops, Steelix, Manectric then. Steelix isn't really weak to ground because it's Steelix. Okay, fine, we're doing that then. Champ out first for this poison specialist. A champ 8 apparently the most likely. Oh no. This is funny because history is repeating itself. Guma had a problem with some guts mons, I think. I wasn't fully watching the stream, but actually I'm gonna ping him. I'm gonna pick him on Discord because this is funny. Okay. So attention back on the stream. Attention back on the stream. I was just saying I don't want to give the champ guts with toxic. I don't want to give Machamp 6 a free bulk up. I don't want to give Machamp 7 a free substitute. Is a compromise. Is a compromise then to Confuse Ray? Is a mid-ground play? Yeah, I think so. I think we'll Confuse Ray as the opener. Admittedly, substitute still goes off, but I can't do anything about that anyway. Earthquake. Earthquake is very bad news for Steelix Flareon. What I might have to do against Earthquake is I might actually have to Toxic it. I can't. I could probably stall out Earthquake, I guess. I can probably stall out the Earthquakes before Manectric has to come in. I think I still want to protect, even though it's confused. It's still just using Earthquake. They're all going to be stuck on it. A Champ 2 is a 14% chance. Okay. It would be kind of huge to get off a double team. And also get a miss. Because it's used 2 Earthquakes so far, it's got 3 left. And I'll be protecting on at least one of those. Okay, I think I can stall out then. So I don't actually want it to self-hit now, because I want it to go into protect. That's perfect. And I think we'll now go back on Confuse Ray. That's better than Double Team, because this has been a 3-turn Confuse. So this is the 4th turn it would be Confused. It's quite likely to snap out. Admittedly, it didn't snap out, but now it's guaranteed to snap out. I definitely want to put it back into Confusion straight away. And just think about this. Again, the temptation is to protect straight away. But this is the turn that it's guaranteed to go through the confusion loop. It only has one earthquake left. I think it's quite likely at this point that it's not Machamp 2. The other's about to use a rock move. Or flamethrower. Let's protect. It just seems correct. Okay, well that was wasted, but we'll take double team. Just now out of protect. It's now out of earthquake. I can freely scout the next move. I guess I shouldn't be too greedy with Protect PP. I mean, this is a Poison Specialist Trainer. We're probably getting Toxic on the next one. Just Rock Slide. Is that Machamp 5? Machamp 4 or 5. Okay. If I'd been paying more attention, I might be able to tell a difference due to the self-hit damage. The self-hit damage wasn't spectacular, but there would be a marginal difference at best with HP investment versus without HP investment. Yeah, okay. It could be using Flamethrower now. It's another Rock Slide. Every time it doesn't use Flamethrower, it's slightly more likely to be Machamp 5. Okay, let's confuse it again. Go for another double team. I'm not sure why I'm trying to go for this. I suppose Dusclops is useless later. It can't Toxic the Poison type, so that I know in the back. Actually, think about it. That did 31 damage. I think it's probably Machamp 5. It seems like Adamant damage. Now, it hasn't used Flamethrower yet, although this is its last Rock Slide, so we'll see now, I guess. Boss Chop. It wouldn't do that if it had Earthquake, if it had Flamethrower PP. So actually it's, it must be set 5. And it's out of PP. Obviously the other two can't come in on it because it's going to be using fighting and normal moves, but I guess we get this up for free and then we can keep going. It's funny because I want to slow down how quickly it faints. I guess in Toxic this then it's fine. Wheezing. Well, we're probably confusing all of them. None of them are setting up. Yeah. Use Sludge Bomb as its strongest move. It's not Wheezing 4 or 1. In fact, I don't think it's Wheezing 3 either. I think it's probably Wheezing 2. Let me just put in 2, 3 for now. Oops, wrong one. I mean, this Toxic PP is useless. So you might as well just use it. Snapped out of confusion. I can make it waste another Sludge Bomb PP, I guess. At some point it's going to hit and confuse Dusclops, probably. There we go. Okay. On borrowed time at this point. I guess I should stick on Confuse Ray, probably. Is there any point saving Dusclops? I mean, maybe. Actually, there might be. I might need to stall something out later. I'm pretty sure at this point it's not Wheezing free. I bet it could be Wheezing free, actually. No, I don't think it's Wheezing free. It's been using Sludge Bomb exclusively. We could Roar here. I think that's okay. And obviously, Destiny Bond, we know it is Wheezing too. Likely opponents: Gengar, Mark Nidoqueen, Tentacool, Barblin, Crobat, Venusaur, Victory Bell. Okay. So every poison. Okay, it took that opportunity to Memento. Are we sturdy? I didn't check. We're not. Fuck. Horn Drill, Double Kick, Earthquake, Counter, Fire Blast, Surf. All possible moves. That's scary. Is it not the best thing that Dusclops could do to become in, confuse this, and then that increases Steelix's odds of being able to land an Earthquake? Because none of these will survive an Earthquake, it doesn't matter which one. HP investment or not. Counter. Well, this one can't actually touch Dusclops, but I let Dusclops get poisoned. Okay. That was a mistake. I shouldn't have kept Dusclops in. We'll Confuse Ray, I guess. And then get out. It'll never Horn Drill Dusclops, at least. Wait, I think it could, because none of these do damage. But this is the best chance that Steelix has to come back in, I think. This to win the game. Okay. That would have been a lot easier if Steelix had been sturdy. Flying. Am I really going to take Wheezing? Is Steelix really worse? Is Steelix one really worse than Wheezing 2? That sounds... Yeah, I'm basically saying that Steelix is worse than Destiny Bond. Unreliable Destiny Bond. They don't need to set up. Memento isn't worth very much. Hmm. No, I don't think so. I think Steelix is better than that. And I'm happy with the Dusclops Manectric situation. Artie. These two are very different, so that's not terribly helpful. I can protect by potentially giving something a free double team or free substitute. Nothing else really. Or I've given something a free reflect as well. I could just bring Manectric straight in. A little bit reckless. I suspect Blizzard would 2-hit KO it. And the modest Ice Beam probably does too. Okay, probably not then. I don't want to stay in against Articuno 2, but I guess the rest of them Dusclops can take John just fine. No, it is the worst case scenario. I don't think I can let Dusclops get toxic. I think that's the end of Dusclops being useful. I think I let Dusclops get toxic. I don't think I can let Steelix come in on a Blizzard. Which I could let Steelix come on a Blizzard, maybe. Might need Manectric for the final one as well. I don't think I can. I'm not staying in. Steelix probably gets this 2-hit KO with Rock Tomb. Using Rock Tomb against double team, it's a bit concerning. I think we just go for Manectric, big damage. Yeah. Mainly should have gone Manectric turn 1. I did consider it. It's got 2 double teams up. Ooh. There's nothing I can do but try and hit it. And Raw is an infinite accuracy. Raw can miss 2. So I might as well. If I'm going to hit a move, I'd rather hit Thunderbolt. Please hit. Please hit. I'd actually take a Pressure Stall team. This match goes well. Ooh, Suicune. I might not have time to figure out what you are, though. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to have time to figure out what you are. I think I'm just going to smack you with a Thunderbolt. And you're not going to take it very well. You probably faint. Well, if you survive, I'll find out something, I guess. Nope. Okay. Sediments in last. It's a bit of an evil team. King's Rock and Select set 1 and 3 a bit more likely. I think it's irrelevant. I'm just going to smash all of them with a Thunderbolt. I don't want to paralyze it because that stops Dusclops potentially doing something. Dragon Claw. Looking at that damage, that's not an invested Dragon Claw. Yeah, I think it's Salamence 1 then. It's not Salamence 7. Modest Dragon Claw would do way more than that. So it's 50-50 on a Suicune. Okay. No type high risk. Now this is the end of Steelix, I think. I'm losing my Dark Switch in, but that's okay. Because Houndoom is already a problem for Steelix. What am I taking out of those three? They're all pretty good. It's a Surf Suicune. It's a modest Surf Suicune with good speed. Salamence 1 is okay. It's underselling it, perhaps saying it's pretty good. There's a high risk opponent next. I guess Suicune is probably the best standalone mon. Yeah, I think we're taking Suicune. Articuno, the idea of Articuno, the stall idea is cute, but a little bit vulnerable defensively. Articuno is a bit too squishy. Not because of its stats, because of its typing. Salamence is quite nice as an Earthquake switch in. I think we're taking Suicune, it's just so good. We don't know what it is, but that's fine. There isn't a lot of difference between those two sets, really. Suicune 4 is slightly better. Breloom. Revenge of the Breloom for not taking it to star. Breloom 1 is easy. You're annoying because of Leech Seed, but actually fine. So you can't hurt me. And you're the most annoying Breloom 4 because you can poison. I don't want to give Breloom 4 a free double team. We're opposite gendered too. Great. Well, it's incredibly tempting to click. Just click Toxic, I guess. And land a Toxic, that would be huge. Manectric and Suicune don't want very much to do with Breloom. Unlike, I think it's Breloom 4 is very likely to use Spore, to use Double Team, not Spore. We'll bite the bullet. We'll go for the Toxic. I think I don't want to get punished by Double Team. We've got a good chance of landing Toxic. Shoot. Okay, well it's a Spore one. It's fine. I'm probably not taking too much damage. The worst you could do here is Leech Seed. It's always got an Iron Tail here. It's... Wait, I didn't check the Suicune. Let's see what it is. Is it Suicune form? No, it's Suicune free. Oh, but your special attack invest, I forgot. Okay, well you Oko. Okay, we'll come in on the guaranteed Iron Tail then. And fire off our huge Ice Beam and Oko it. That's easy then. Yeah, bye. Nidoking. I mean, we're almost certainly using Surf, but let's see what this says. Yeah, we're faster than all of them. The ones with HP investment will not survive, so we just Surf. Only punished by Quick Claw, Horn Drill. If that happens... Okay, that's bad actually. But... Arcanine. Also almost certainly Surfing Arcanine. So we're slower than all of them. They all faint. Well, I guess the Sunny Day one can use Sunny Day to stay alive. Fire Blast, it was a Sunny Day one, but it didn't even use Sunny Day. Does that change yours and Nidoking? It was a Horn Drill set, we don't know which one. It might have been a Quick Claw. Okay. Flying Free Spirited. So Salamence is most likely. It's very difficult to swap out of this team now because we have Bolt Beam coverage in the back. Dusclops is a great lead. And I'm very happy with the back two as fast ones that are decently defensively sound. I am quite a big fan of Breloom Free, I admit it, but I think Dusclops is a lot safer. So I think we're sticking. And against a flying type, I don't really want to take Breloom anyway. Flygon. That's not actually a flying type. Flying Fellow. Is there any punishment for turn 1 Protect? No. Sunny Day, but if it's Sunny Day, it's a pretty good outcome anyway. And the Sunny Day one's probably going to crunch. I'm probably going to switch out of that. And the Sunny Day one is fast and Suicune. They're all fast and Suicune. Okay, fine. Let's see what it is. Earthquake. That's not terribly helpful. Yeah, we can't learn anything. I think we take advantage of the time we probably have to try and Toxic. Or do you want to try and set up in inverted commas? We'll take advantage and try and get a Toxic off. Because this thing is a little bit deadly. We'll Protect. I've certainly got 2 Earthquakes left. Weirdly, it might be wrong to try and use Confuse Ray because I interrupt the Final earthquake with that. Although if it self-hits, that increases... Actually, it self-hits changes the toxic timer, but that makes it better. That's pretty good damage. I think this must be Flygon 1. That did like 50. That did low 50s. Yeah, that's Flygon 1. So I don't want to self-hit now, I want to self-hit next turn. I might as well protect again. Gyarados. Flying type number 1. We don't know much about the final flying type. They're all about equally likely. The Lumberry set, I would want to toxic that really, but then... But then it's actually probably worth it because I'm putting it on a clock. The Chesto set would be much worse. But the Chesto set needs 2 Dragon Dances to outspeed Manectric, and if it falls asleep, then it's sitting prey for Manectric. And then the top 2 are quite easy to take out. In fact, Dusclops probably handles them easily. So let's continue our momentum. Earthquake. So it's 3 or 4. Yeah, it could be Chesto. If it's Chesto, I guess I want to confuse it. I want to try and prevent it getting Dragon Dances. I'm happy to throw against Gyarados 3 in order to stop Gyarados 4 getting a little bit of an extra chance. Earthquake again. The Earthquake damage isn't terribly impressive. I'm starting to think it is Gyarados 4. Yeah, I think it probably is. I'll keep that in the back of my mind. I won't put that into the buddy quite yet. So it will see a kill here no matter what. But it's safe to protect. And now if I really think it's Gyarados 4, I should Toxic. Well, it's fine. If it's Gyarados 3, I'll just Toxic Protect anyway. It dies. Yeah, so I'll stay on Toxic now. Yeah, it's Gyarados 4. And we will reconfuse it, I guess. Perfect. We should once again be in kill range for Earthquake. And I guess we'll take the kind of free turn to double team. Doesn't really matter what we do. And we'll Confuso probably. Yeah, that's fine. Now that it's properly asleep, we can go Manectric. Zapdos. Zapdos is one of the more likely outcomes. Lum, Leftovers, Shell Bell. And a good mix.
but no bulk investment and nothing fast and Manectric, and Manectric has Lumberry for T-Wave, so Manectric just wins this. Now, they would all T-Wave there. Doesn't tell me anything. No tape high risk. Okay. I'm mostly thinking about Gyarados 4, obviously. It's quite nice. Is it nice in Suicune? Suicune has more. Hey, Alexi. Yeah, thanks. Suicune has more immediate pressure. I do really like the Chesto Resto sets. Probably is Gyarados. The synergy with Dusclops is quite good. And Gyarados is comparable. Actually, it has better Special Bulk than Suicune, doesn't it? Okay, we'll take Gyarados. I forgot to put team members in. Whoops. It's Aero. Not surprising. High risk. The double edge sets.
I'm not seeing a huge punish for the turn 1 Scout with Protect. I think it's valuable information, mainly for the choice band. Earthquake, okay. That is actually quite helpful. It might be locked to Earthquake if it's a choice band set. But if it's Aero 4, it could use Bite. Gyarados getting hit by Bite is also completely fine. I can't really set up on Aerodactyl 4 with Gyarados though, because double edge crit does way too much damage. It's more likely to be Aerodactyl 2 though, because Aero 4 is a bit more likely to click Bite than double edge. They're both possible though. Best mid ground probably. Well, maybe it's confused. I was going to say best mid ground's probably Toxic, but no, best mid ground is probably Toxic. If it is Aero 4, I'd want to Toxic it, not confuse it. Okay, it is Aero 4. I don't think there's anything to consider here. We're just going to do Protect, confuse with a double team Protect. Because that means that we use the Protect on the turn it's most likely to skip. It looks like it hasn't skipped. So I guess we go for a double Protect then. We've wasted. It hasn't self-hit at all, but that's fine. Okay, there we go. Latias. Okay. But it is high risk. Okay, so the high risk one is in the back. That makes sense. And all the Latias sets are roughly likely, but the quick claw being the lowest makes sense because that's on a lot of slower mons with double edge and so on. There isn't a massive. I suppose there is. I don't want to protect on Carmine actually. Yeah, we're not going to use protect on Carmine. Only one of these sets has Lum or any kind of recovery that would prevent it. Okay, we'll just hit it with a Toxic then. Shouldn't take too much damage from whatever move it's packing. As in, we should at least live 3 turns, I think. Reflect. Yeah, that is Latias 4. Okay, fine. So Latias 4, Shadow Ball and Mist Ball probably do similar damage. And both are going to free it KO from here, I'm sure. Ooh. So I guess we do protect, confuse ray, double team protect. We don't care about charm. Is that, do we know more detailed information what's in the back? Swing slightly more likely than it was before, that's fine. But protect, double team protect is maybe better because it does have leftovers. Yeah, I think so. I should have used confuse ray there actually. I don't see a lot of point using double team here compared to the chance. Okay, I missed both double protects this game, that's fine. Still lucky overall. Bad luck would have been missing Toxic. It's not a huge punishment for using protect, but also it's not a huge punishment for protect, but also I don't really want to get smacked. I'm probably in smack crit range as well. Okay, let's take the chance to Toxic. If it is the Chesto Resto set, that's fine. Surfey. Okay, well that's Taurus 4, surely. Yeah. Taurus 4 does no damage at all, really, but we're so long protect that we want to keep them for after it hits. Okay, there we go. So we'll do protect, confuse ray. This Dusclops is unreasonably good. It's a Dusclops sweep. No type high risk again. I don't want to glaze the Latias just for being Latias. Latias 4 is not a great set, really. It's a fast charm. It's quite nice. That has okay coverage. I don't like Taurus 4. Not with low IVs. And Aero 4 is also... Yeah, I don't like these special attack sets. I think we're sticking then. Let me just put in... Did I put in... No type high risk high return? Yeah. I think we'll stick. Is Vaporeon first. Slightly surprising lead. Obviously the rest set we don't really want to, but we'd be removing Lum anyway if we hit the rest set. I think we just want a Toxic immediately, because all of these are going to use Surf and they're all going to do about the same damage. Obviously the modest one with Mystic Water will do a bit more. Yeah, we'll just open with Toxic, I think. It's Acid Armor. So before... So it's either, yeah, okay, so it's not Lumberry, so it's Quick Claw. So it's Vaporeon free. In which case, do we want to just Confuse Ray double team? Or do we just want to double team? It's passing defense boost, which we don't really care about unless the recipient destroys Manectric and Dusclops somehow. So, Steelix maybe? That wouldn't be good. Yeah, I'd rather it didn't get the pass off. Okay, now it's quite likely to pass, isn't it? I think the best thing we can do generically is to double team. Umbreon A. Immediate thought is that obviously this has Synchronize. But this is a +4 defense Umbreon. I think it's fine to trade to Toxic. I guess I can Confuse Ray first. And buy Dusclops one more turn to heal. Range attack doesn't do that much anyway. Oh, no, I'm stupid, it passed Baton. And it used double team. The most likely one for it to be does not have a way to hit Dusclops. Does have leftovers, so I do need to Toxicate anyway. Yes, we know that Synchronize happens, that's fine. It should snap out now. It's all Confuse Red. And it's fine if Umbreon and Dusclops die at similar times. Curse. I think I already saw that actually, but I guess I'll stay on Confuse Ray just in case the AI somehow switches. The final turn Umbreon is around, it won't use Double Edge. Basically, I get one free switch. I'll take advantage and go Manectric probably. It saves Dusclops some health. Maybe Glastox is useful later on. Yeah, and because you're weakened, you get the Quick Claw, of course. I was about to say you faint easily. That Quick Claw matters quite a lot. Oh no. Okay, as it's not a Swords Dance set, which means I quite like going through Gyarados twice. Yeah. Just get Intimidate stacked on it. It's got Slash, it's Sizzle free. We'll get the free Confuse Ray off. And then Intimidate again. How many boosts will Gyarados need to take out Sizzle free? So it runs no physical bulk. I think probably +3 is enough. What's really nice about Dusclops is that even if it gets off the Sizzle gets off the Endure with the agility, Dusclops isn't hurt by reversal, so we get to confuse it. And also it's -2 attack anyway, it's not going to do anything. Okay, after that self-hit damage, I really feel like +3 will be enough. And I think we are out of crit slash range here. Let's go for it. Nice. No type free spirited. We're not taking those, obviously. Yeah, there's no way we're taking those. That'd be insane. So we'll stick. Dewgong, okay. We're obviously immune to Horn Drill, but not Sheer Cold. It's a bit scary. 2 sets run it. I mean, we have no switch into Sheer Cold anyway. We can risklessly Scout though, turn 1. We'll see. Yeah, we'll find out on turn 1. Ice Beam. That's good news. Because I was far more afraid of Dewgong 3 and 4. So 2 and 3. Okay, it could be 4. I forgot about that. It does run 2 ice moves. That's a bit slightly rare. I mean, against both of them, I'd want Toxic. Dewgong 4 and its Lumberry is rough, but I'd still want a Toxic. Because then I could Toxic again. And if it is Dewgong 4, I want to be on Protect as much as possible to drain the Sheer Cold PP. Okay, use Ice Beam again. Doesn't mean it has to be Dewgong 1, but it's every time it doesn't. Ooh, how much damage does it do? I healed 8 with leftovers, did 94, did 44 damage.
I think it's Dugon 1 then, surely. At 44, that's too much for the non-special attack boosting nature without the item boost. Okay, so I think it's Dugon 1. Doesn't change very much. In fact, it means that Dusclops is on a bit more pressure than I first thought. I guess we do Confuse Ray Protect. Yeah. Yeah, that has to be Dugon 1. Dugon 4 never is doing that much damage. Yeah, but it does over 40. That's so much. I'm going to be brought down to the low 30s. I suppose that's okay. I could get Dusclops out of here right now, though. I haven't got any evasion boosts. I wouldn't want Gyarados to get frozen, though. It's probably slightly safer to stay the course. Probably slightly safer. I think I'll do double team. Maybe I could just confuse Ray again, but I think I'll do double team. And there's so much. You're going to make me wish I used Protect twice earlier, aren't you, Dugon? It's out of Ice Beam. I still don't want to get Icy Wind. That's still going to do a lot of damage. Oh, shoot. Swamp, but it's... So there's a dual... So the one in the back then has to be... Because Swampert is a water type. That means the one in the back must be ground or ice. And not water. Buddy will figure this out anyway. Marowak and Regice are very likely, apparently. We get a free Protect this turn anyway on Swampert. If it is Swampert 1, after a curse it's slower than Dusclops anyway, so I'm fine to give it a curse then. It feels Earthquake. I mean, it would have used Earthquake anyway. They all run Earthquake and they all see a kill with Earthquake. Okay, if we're going to see a kill with Earthquake, then I'm going to go to Gyarados. Of course, use Surf that turn. So it's not Swampert 1. So Quiet Ice Beam will do quite a bit on a crit. Oh, slightly don't like this. I'm a bit worried about the freeze chance. I'm considering going back to Dusclops. Because I'm going to need quite a few boosts to take this out. Probably need +4 to take it out. That's two I'm just losing Dusclops then, and Dusclops might be needed. I mean, if the last Pokemon is Marowak or something. Not Marowak. Marowak is fast in Gen 3. Marowak won then. Or, yeah. I think it's too cowardly a play. And I might need Manectric though, if it's Jinx or something in the back. I think Gyarados has to do its job right now. Okay, it's count. That's good news. It's the Brave set, not the Quiet set. And Brave Ice Beam probably does about 80 on a crit, so I'm a lot safer than I thought I was. I obviously don't want to get countered. And I think I will need +4. I don't think +3 will be enough. Yeah. So at 3 IV, Swampert is 163 HP and just under 100 defense. +4, I think Frustration should kill. Steelix in last. Okay. Ooh, that could have been nasty. Toxic Immune and beats Manectric. Yeah, that could have turned out really badly. Steelix can't be Quick Claw. So obviously it feints to Earthquake, and that's it. Okay, that's good. And once again, I think I'm gonna park it just before the Nolan fight. I'm a coward. That could be a future me problem to deal with. Is Nolan on 84, Nolan 4, and then my PB is in touching distance. I don't think I can play right now though. I'm just too brain fried after Battle Castle and then also playing Emerald. This was a good session. We went from 56 to 77, but 21 wins. And to be honest, it was pretty smooth sailing. The Gramble draft wasn't great. I didn't feel good about the Gramble draft, but the others were all good. I was impressed by Dusclops too. I was also very impressed by Breloom, actually. But I know that Breloom's a good mon in Foam. Doesn't surprise me that it's really effective in Factory. Just a shame that the Gen 4 one doesn't run speed. Yeah, I'll be back on this at some point. Probably doubles before then, but I'll pick this up at some point.